a little bit of my world, a world where colors and words blend together, or as is also known as synesthesia. So what does that look like? So for me, these are words that get projected in my head. So I see the word, so we'll take world for example, and in my head, the color blue automatically comes with it. There's no real prompting. If I hear world, that's the first thing that comes to mind, and these are just a list of a couple words that do that for me. So first of all, what is synesthesia? So according to Jamie Ward, it's where one attribute of a stimulus may inadvertently lead to another attribute of the stimulus, which is a fancy way of saying, for me at least, taking a word and a color and combining it together. There are also many other forms of synesthesia, such as sound to taste, so some people hear a sound and will taste blue cheese. But for all intents and purposes, I'll be talking of grapheme color synesthesia, which is the word to color association. It's also the most common. So scientists have begun to wonder, is this genetic? And if so, how does it develop? So by Ward, it was found that it can be passed down through a family. However, just because it's passed down through a family doesn't mean they all agree. So one person may think the letter E is purple, but another person in the same family may think it is green. But there's also the theory that synesthesia is something we all had at some point during early development, but it just drops out during childhood. But they don't really know why, so like few keep it. And the children who do keep this, it finds that it grows more consistent and it becomes much stronger. And even as an adult, they can still learn new ways to associate it. So if an adult learns a new language, they can still apply different colors and word association. So then came the theory, is synesthesia learned? It's found through Nathan Withort's study in 2013 that synesthesia can be found by, some people could associate their synesthesia with toys. So the Fisher-Price alphabet set, which is shown right here, this is how the set looked, and their colors actually matched the set. Even though it matched, it still varied in shades and colors, but it was still found that this is still a genetic trait, and that only the ones that have synesthesia have the tendency to learn it. So then it was wondered, maybe it's just a memory branching. And so it came, does synesthesia help promote memory? But it was found that there are a couple of cases where synesthesia gives people really advanced and really amazing memory, but it's actually rare. So according to Arnie Gunner's-Agerson study in 2015, it was found that it enriches the memory. So if it matches their visual cues and how they think of things, so if they can find the letter E and it's their color, which is purple, they can find it faster than normally. But it doesn't necessarily give them like amazing memory. They can remember everything that happens. It's just what they call enriched. It matches their individual cues and they're able to find it much faster. But that's all it actually does for them. And this is mainly a perk for grapheme color synesthesia. It's kind of hard to tell how this works for people who have sound to color or sound to taste ones. Grapheme color synesthesia is just the most prevalent and easier to research and study. So, final thought, synesthesia is just when you have a sensation and another sensation combined together, which can be word to color association. It's shown to be more of a genetic trait, but it's not 100% sure. It shows that it's more genetic. It can be influenced by learning, by outside factors like the toy set, but it's not necessarily learned, and it can provide an enriched memory, but not necessarily an advanced memory. So I hope you guys learned something new today, and this is just how I see the world. So thank you.